Okay, what's up, guys? So, Michael Reeves, he has uploaded a video titled, I Built a Surgery Robot. I would not trust a robot. And that's honestly, though, that is something that I do see that's realistic, that would happen. Not like the Fortnite Bluetooth airsoft rifle like that. That's a freaking nightmare. Like one of those things that you'll see in that movie Saw. But anyways, no, I do see it where they're all like, oh yeah, so we're gonna have it where this robot like cuts you open, and all of a sudden before you pass out, you just see this robot with a giant knife just hovering over you, stabs you, slices you open. I would not trust that. I wouldn't trust that at all. I could see right now I woke up and then they just been like, okay, so good news is bad news. We did remove that object that was in your side, but the robot had malfunctioned and took half of your leg off, so you no longer have a leg. We tried to put it back together, but the other robot needed to be charged and we couldn't connect to the Wi-Fi in time. So that's honestly how I see that happening. So yeah, so I'm like, nope. If I gotta like have some of that's, so I'm like, you know what? Nah, if they were to start doing that, and I would tell them no, but I don't trust them, I would have somebody in there watching. I'm like, look, you're gonna have to be in there watching them, because I'm like, I'm not going. I don't trust them. They seem like that they would be like, oh yeah, yeah, we're not gonna let the robot. Then they're all like, oh man, like we forgot to take our lunch break. Let's just let the robots just come in and do it. I've seen iRobots. I just don't trust them. But anyways, but no, let's see how Michael Reeves does this. Like let's see if this is something that the public could possibly do. But anyways, if you guys haven't, make sure you guys go subscribe to Michael Reeves for more videos like this. And that being said, let's get into this video. Scrolling through Reddit,
DaVinci
I've done
Surgical
that.
System is the most advanced streamlined surgical experience for minimally invasive surgery available in the world today.
I could build that.
Oh, that's where that came from? The whole surgery break thing? Because it was a robot?
Hey, how's everyone's global health crisis going? My house is on full goddamn quarantine, and I'll probably be dead in a week anyway. Not from the virus, like a electrocution accident or something. It's actually giving me a lot of free time, and what better way to spend free time right now than to help the medical industry? Now, I can't do any chemistry or biology or like body stuff, yuck, but I can do robotics, and let me tell you, those DaVinci surgery robotics rat bastards are ripping hospitals off. Look at this, $2 million for one shitty robot. They can spend that on a couple hundred bandages or like one ambulance ride in the US. We can build a better surgery robot for a lot less. Come on. The biggest flaw in DaVinci's design is that it relies on these clunky, slow robotic arms for movement. Say you're operating on a patient's foot. He starts screaming out in pain. You gotta get up to his face, smack him around a little bit, make him shut up. Good fucking luck with these robotic arms. They're slow as shit and they don't have any travel distance. Instead, we're gonna mount the surgical tools to a rail system that can move anywhere on the operating table. Hey look, it's past Michael. You know it took him 5 whole days to 3D model and build one rail carriage? What a dipshit. Hey man, shut the fuck up. This shit's hard. Make me, you little bitch. I'm the narrator. I'm like God. You can't kill me. Here's what the final carriage looks like. You see, it uses wheel bearings to travel up and down the slots in this aluminum rod. But Michael, you're just gonna use your hand to make it move? No, you're stupid, and I hate you. For power, we're using a brushless DC motor and an O drive to turn this into kind of like a brushless servo motor. Do I know what that means? Absolutely fucking not. I've never done this before. What I do know is someone told my voice cracked. What I do know is someone told me this would be fast and very accurate, and all you have to do to put it in is.
See, I wouldn't trust it to be fast, because I'm sitting there looking at the robot, that thing got slid up and then cut my whole side open.
I got the motor very professionally hooked up to the driver board, which is hooked up to my computer, so we can see what this thing can do. Okay, so this is the like calibration sequence. It needs to do this before it actually runs. Oh, that's so fucking sick.
Yeah,
I think it should be a little faster though. Oh, okay, the motor has default parameters, so you can just turn those up. Let's try it out now.
Dang.
No, oh, bad. That's good, that's fast. Give me 1 second. Okay, you just stand right there.
Whoa, it's pretty cool.
You guys scared the life out of
We
me.
just gotta put a few of these together and it looks like this. I did the quirky little snap teleportation thing, right? That was 3 weeks ago. I'm fucking tired. But I built this test platform out of aluminum and wood that I stole from my girlfriend's bed frame.
Wow.
It's not like I can go to Home Depot on quarantine. It's just a prototype so I can write and test the software before I build the actual thing.
I mean,
but even the prototype.
like, I guess it could be worth it, but dang, where is she gonna sleep? Like, That's messed up. Like, I'm just like, I just like, if I was her, I'm just laying down on the floor in the air mattress. I'm like, bro, this is messed up, man. I'm like, but I bet that video is gonna be sick when he uploads it.
Type is pretty cool. It's the same idea with the motor carriage on the x-axis, but now we have 2 additional motors on the y-axis. And on their own, they're just motors. They don't know how to talk to each other, they don't know how to cooperate. But if you write some software that can talk to all the motors, you can make it do pretty much anything you want. This is the homing sequence. It figures out the bounds of the machine by measuring the amperage of the motor on the motors when they stop.
That's crazy.
You can make it do this shit. It's maybe not as stable as you'd want it to be, but it's just a prototype. So stupid.
So
I'm controlling it with my mouse.
I do like his version of it, where it's like it is a robot, but he's like he's controlling it. So it's kind of like some like video game or something. Okay, that's that's cool. I just wouldn't want the doctors to be like, okay, let's go watch freaking Walking Dead, because that's about to come on here soon. But yeah, you should be fine. You should be fine. We're just gonna leave you in this room by yourself with these big giant robot machines and stuff, but just leave the thing on autopilot. I'm like, bruh.
It looks jerky and awful, but it's actually got a really good amount of precision to it. It's
No,
gonna go in
yeah.
a circle from the top down
That
view.
is
Like I
cool.
said, this is not the final surgery robot. It's gonna be much more refined, much more medical looking, much more safe for the user. And all that movement was controlled by the code I wrote. Don't worry, I'm not gonna show it. I know everyone thinks it's boring, so I don't give a shit what you think. Look at this dynamic bounds detection routine that's fucking sick.
Here's a limit switch. You can put it here to detect the bounds of your machine. Yeah, fuck that limit switch. It's cringe. Instead, write some code that steps the motor forward until it starts using a lot of power. Then you know you hit the edge of the rail. And then you know exactly where you are in relation to the bounds of the machine. It's fucking sick. Look how cool the code part is, guys. I'm gonna keep going. This part applies the scaling factors that are calculated as a function of the input.
But Michael, I hear you ask. So you can move the carriage over any part of the operating table you want. Great, but how are you gonna move the medical tools up and down to engage with the patient? Well, that's where the carriage utility mechanism comes into play. That's the thing that's gonna move the scalpel or the clamp or whatever up and down, which is great. There's just a small problem, slight problem. Well, I built it, which is a good thing. My original plan was, just to have a thin piece of plastic with a motor attached to it that moves a plate. Easy, but then I saw that thing. Okay, there's no way that's gonna survive, so I gotta make it a little stronger. I may as well make it go a little faster. I got a little carried away, now it looks like a time bomb and it weighs 10 fucking pounds.
Dang.
It works great. The motor precisely moves the mounting plate up and down wherever you want it to go. The thing is, I just don't know if those motors can handle 10 pounds, so we're gonna have to do a little test. Michael, why don't you just use the carriage utility mechanism to test it out? Well, it took me a long time to build, and it's fucking beautiful, so cry more. It looks like it's handling small movements pretty well. Y-axis action, okay, that's not that bad. Okay. Oh, it's fine. It'll be fine. We can probably just go ahead and make the final version. And it looks like this. I did the stupid hand thing again. It's been 3 more weeks. I have severe depression. But Michael, where's the surgery robot? Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, big reveal. This is the surgery robot.
Oh, wow.
Massive payoff. Huge. I have brain damage. Behold the superior surgery robot, you Da Vinci shittertons. It's got the comm. It's got the cable management. It's got the super fucking hard to
That
run
is
driver
pretty
force.
sick
I don't
that
know
he
why I
did
put him
that.
under here. I thought it would look cool.
But Michael, does it even work?
Does it work? Does it work? I don't know if it works. I haven't turned it on yet. I've been too afraid since it took me so long to build, so I turned the camera on so you can at least see my tears when it tears itself apart. I'm worried about this shit because when I built it, I went ooga booga caveman brain, metal strong. Metal not strong. Metal more like McDonald's play place trampoline, but you gotta take chances when you're innovating on the next great thing. So I'm gonna turn it on. Oh God, oh please. Yeah, okay. Please don't break it. Yeah! All right, the machine's working. Now we can start to control it. But Michael, where's the controller? Fuck you. You are the controller. I got this VR hand tracking camera off of Amazon that works super goddamn well. So you just take the hand coordinates from this, pipe them into the surgery robot, and bing, bang, boom.
Wow. That is sick.
Oh, boom! Fuck you, Da Vinci Robotics. You can move my thing with just floating your hand around. Robot, go here. Ooh, robot, do surgery here. Oh no, patient bleeding there. Oh, do surgery there on that part. How about you do surgery over here? Now do surgery over there, and now do surgery. Fuck you, Da Vinci. You shitty robot can't do that.
That
You
is
need to
sick.
squeeze those little metal robot teats to do yours. Oh shit. Before I sell my design to surgeons across the nation, we have to attach some surgical tools to the cum, because otherwise it's just a big ass robot. So let's buy a scalpel on Amazon. Wow, that is just unacceptable. Scalpels are gonna take a whole 3 days. Wow, that's pretty reasonable. Fuck no, that's
After he's been working on this for what, 6 weeks?
That's far too long. If only I had an alternative. When you really think about it, scalpels are just shitty, smaller knives. So why don't we just use bigger, better knives? Like, hello, we already have those. Wake up, sheeple.
He grabs that butcher
Are you
knife.
tired of outdated surgical technology? Are you looking for the cutting edge in power, precision, and usability? Look no further. The future of surgical robotics is here.
I swear, man, that is a murder machine.
Unlike some other surgical systems, we've run a gamut of tests to ensure our machine has power.
I'm gonna stab a pineapple. Oh, fuck. Commencing
Jesus.
the operation.
Oh my.
Operate on it. Surgery over here now. Patient, small incision. We'll move the patient. Commence surgery on the patient.
But power isn't the only
Wow.
thing we strive for.
that
Precision is an
pineapple is
essential
dead.
tenet of surgery, and we make no exceptions when testing for accuracy.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Freaking
Hey,
paint
we're
something.
gonna do some painting. No, Lily, come on.
Oh shit. Oh, fuck. Draw the Mona Lisa. Draw the Mona Lisa.
Jesus.
Oh, I got the paint, I got the paint. Eyes.
That's a little racist looking, Lily. I'm not, you know.
Gosh.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a cool thing,
I'm
though.
not gonna pressure you, but this is supposed to show how accurate my machine is.
It'll reach the water.
Let's see a Da Vinci try to do that. You might be wondering, is the system FDA
Honestly,
approved?
though, like with some of the art that's in the world today, like the fact that he built this like giant murder monster machine and then painted something from it. Oh yeah, definitely I can see it going off up in an art museum like, oh yeah, with like a whole description saying there's this YouTuber built. It was supposed to be a surgery robot, but he ended up turning it into a painting machine, and then there you go. It was no, that thing was not approved.
But
Thing
don't
had
just
a
take our
butcher
word
knife
for it.
strapped
Here's
to
what a
it.
real medical professional has to say about this innovative new technology.
We're gonna go for like a laparoscopic appendectomy. So if we just make a small incision above the chest here, we can.
Jesus.
A little bit more difficult for some procedures, but not. You can see you still have a lot more
my
accurate control than
God.
a lot of surgical systems. Fuck. So like I was saying, moving the patient is a lot easier with the system. Like normally you'd have to
like,
manually move
there's a
them.
thousand- there's
Would
a
you
thousand ways
add
to
this
die.
to
This
your
is a-
Do you think hospitals could adopt?
This is a
Seems a
thousand
little
and one
dangerous.
ways to die.
I
Look, that
appreciate
person's
the
dead.
feedback. You're wrong.
Last but not least, we've made our machines so intuitive that anyone can do surgery with no prior training.
So you've never seen this machine before in your life? This is perfect because this study is to see if we can bring someone from 0 skill level all the way up to the ability of a surgeon. Shoot up right in front of, not too close because it's kind of dangerous. So just put your hand out.
Jesus.
Could you just put your hand out above the thing? So, higher up controls the knife position. You can move it further closer and it'll get further away from you. We're gonna make a small incision right above the ear.
Why?
So
Oh
there's some
my
mistakes, there's some
God.
mistakes. Okay, so you're doing it wrong. Okay, so clearly, well, fuck. Oh, cut. You're clearly make another incision to stop. Plug the hole with the knife. Yeah, perfect. Nice. Yeah, you perfect. Oh, this.
That
let's-
is
It's okay.
crazy.
No, it's fine. It's learning. It's a learning experience. Try and retract
Why is there
the
so
knife
much
from the head.
blood?
Let's just try and get it out of. Yeah.
They are murderers. Like,
Okay, good
nah.
incision. If your
Jesus.
patient's over here and you don't want him to be over there, move him over here. Do some surgery over here. Move him back. I don't even know what surgery this was supposed to be.
Oh, wow.
Thank you for watching. That concludes research and development for my surgical system. If you're a hospital looking
Michael
to try it
Reeves
out,
is a
follow me
murderer.
on Twitter,
Like-
subscribe to me on YouTube, and maybe, just maybe, I'll let you borrow it for a bit. Remember, stay
No.
in school, smoke crack, fuck you Da Vinci robots, bye. This YouTube
That
video
is-
is sponsored by Raycon. I have to send them this ad
Oh,
early,
yeah.
and they're gonna have no fucking idea what's going on.
I
Raycons
had
are super
looked.
convenient.
I had
Why-
looked these headphones up. Literally, Facebook, Instagram. I was like, did they see my reaction video and was just like, oh yeah, let's just go and just send him like a bunch of ads about Raycon headphones.
Wireless earbuds, they come in at about half the price of any other premium option. But it's not a sacrifice for quality. They sound just as good as any other top audio brand. I've said it before,
I like
but
how
I've been
he's
using
promoting
Raycons
them
before they've
just
been
covered
sponsoring
in
me. I just
blood.
needed something wireless
That's
and
crazy.
affordable, and they ended up being really good quality too. I wore them the entire time I was assembling parts for the surgery robot, which is no problem for their new everyday E25s because they got 6 hours of battery life, seamless Bluetooth pairing, they fit really well. At the end of the day, I just fucking care that they're good earbuds and I don't have to worry about them. They just fucking work. So if you're interested, click the link in the description to go to buyraycon.com/reads for 15% off your order. I want to thank Raycon again because the parts for this video really started to add up after a while, and I don't think I would have been able to do it without their support, so thank you. I appreciate it. And again, if you're interested, go to buyraycon.com/reads for 15% off. That's the end of the video. That's the end. Thank you. Bye.
It's like just covered in blood, just you know, promoting some headphones. Nice, sick. But no, that was pretty cool. That was a pretty good video. I did enjoy that one. Just, I would not, like, not. There's just like, yeah, so Mr. Reeves, he will be performing surgery on you today. I'm like, cool, sick. You know, he got like a cool, like, doctor name. I'm like, wait a second, you said Mr. Reeves? They're like, yes, Dr. Michael Reeves. I'm like, Michael Reeves, I've heard of that before. See him just walking in slow motion, like, but like with the curtains there in the glass, I would immediately just be like, you know what? Y'all could just put me out of my misery. He will not be performing surgery on me because I seen his videos. I'm like, no, I have reacted. You can see my reaction to his videos. And I had said, I will not allow this man to perform surgery on me. No, it is not happening. I'm like, get away from me. I am calling the police. I'm like, I will. I'm like, this doctor, he is trying to kill me. I'm like, here's videos of it. I'm like, nah, I'm like, I'm like, okay, you can perform surgery on me. You're using your bare hands. I'm like, well, put gloves on, but you're using your glove hands. But them robots, I will burn this whole hospital down if you use those robots on me. But no, that was a pretty good video. I did enjoy that. That was really good. Shout out to Michael Reeves for that one. Make sure if you guys haven't, definitely go subscribe to him for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.